What's up, YouTube? This is Hard Not to Entertainment, and it's hard not to be entertained when you're watching Hard Not to Entertainment. And today we're going to do a reaction video for creepiest things on security cameras. Creepiest things caught on security cameras. There we go. But with that being said, let's get started with the video.
To Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 creepiest things caught on security.
I thought it was an old friend.
Recorded on surveillance video roaming the halls of the church.
I thought it was an old friend of her.
He lingered for just under 15 minutes.
For this list, we'll be looking at freaky and unsettling images that have been caught on security cameras, whether public
confused
or
me for
private.
a second. It's still the thing.
Have you ever seen anything spooky
Still
on
the
your
intro.
security camera? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, clowns. Clowns are mostly associated with birthday parties and the circus, but in recent years people have been sullying the profession through creepy acts like, well, this.
You'll get
in
shot that
Jacksonville,
way.
Florida, various clowns were caught on
And in
security
Florida.
cameras.
They're in Jacksonville, Florida. You know how deadly Jacksonville, Florida is? I'm not too sure on the specific numbers, but they average a lot of homicides per year. And I would, if I seen a clown sitting on my porch like that, staring at my security camera, you got 3 seconds to run. Because ain't no way in hell.
Terrorizing private homes.
Hell no.
In one video, a clown simply stands near the porch and stares into the camera. In the other, more popular video, a clown goes onto a porch, rips apart a pumpkin while staring directly into the camera, and then leaves, with the pumpkin pulp an eerie reminder of its presence. It's said that these clowns were friends of the homeowners and were simply pranking them before Halloween, but still, that's not something you want to
couldn't
wake
even
up
punch
to.
through the pumpkin.
It's a scene
Look at him.
straight from a horror movie,
Takes him.
but it's right here in Jacksonville.
Number 9.
He hurt his
Face
hand. He hurt his hand too.
Straight from a horror movie, but it's right here in Jacksonville.
He holds,
Number
when he
9,
rubs the
face
pumpkin.
in the
He
doorbell.
hurt his hand punching a
Receiving
pumpkin.
doorbell notifications at 4 in the morning is never a good sign.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
Reddit user Fat and Depressed received numerous doorbell notifications on their cell phone spanning from before midnight
This Fat and
to after
Depressed
4
guy.
a.m. They initially ignored it, believing it to be nothing more than stray
Seen
dogs
this on
or
another
passing
video.
pedestrians on the sidewalk. But when they finally checked, they were met with one of the most terrifying sights on the internet. That of a person staring directly into their doorbell camera, a slight smile on their face, and their hands casually placed behind their back. It's like something out of The Purge, and it really gets the imagination going.
He's just let it purge.
Fortunately, the owner of the house confirmed that they were not harmed, just incredibly spooked. Number 8, cruise ship. While modern cruise ships make for luxurious travel, the open sea is a fickle and dangerous thing. And unfortunately, everyone on this cruise learned that fact in the scariest way possible. The ship was on the open ocean near New Zealand when it encountered a violent storm that sent enormous waves pounding against the hull. On one of the ship's security cameras, people, tables, and chairs can be seen careening around the...
I just got one question, right? So if you're in a storm on a boat, this is why I won't go on a ferry, a boat, none of that. Anything in the ocean, not doing it. I'm good. Because if you get on a ferry boat or something, right? Say if it crashes in a storm, what are those little lifeboats gonna do for you? In all reality, if the big boat couldn't last in the storm, why is the little tiny rubber raft gonna last? Come on, man.
On the room as the
Never
ship
got
lists in the storm. It makes for unnerving viewing, appearing like a scene out of Titanic. The storm left 42 people injured, and customers were offered a 25% discount on their next cruise as compensation.
25%
Number 7,
discount next
Barnsley
week, you almost
Antique
died.
Center. Located in
25%
South
which is
Yorkshire,
like,
England, Barnsley Antique Center
don't go
is
on
a
a
very
cruise.
popular shop, and for more reasons than one. It's caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts, owing to its supposedly relentless supernatural activity. Back in 2016, a Bambi rocking horse was caught on camera rocking by itself and flying off the shelf. The previous year, a heavy lamp was caught being pushed off a table by an unseen force. But that's not all. A glass cabinet shattered for no apparent reason, pictures have fallen off shelves, and a book once tumbled off the aforementioned glass cabinet, startling an unsuspecting employee. The store uploads its creepy CCTV footage on its eponymous YouTube channel, and it has helped make the shop both a sensation and a popular
And people
tourist
still work
destination.
there.
Number 6. Missy Beaver's
People still work
Killer.
at that antique shop
On the
too.
morning of April 18th, 2016, Dallas area fitness instructor Missy Beavers was killed by an unidentified person while preparing a class in a local church.
The murder of the 45-year-old mother of 3 left this small community of Midlothian just outside Dallas stunned. Beavers was found murdered inside the Creekside Church of Christ that sits along a rural Texas highway.
The crime tragically remains unsolved, and that's made all the more aggravating owing to the clear video evidence of the killer. Various security cameras captured a suspicious vehicle driving in the area shortly before Beaver's murder.
The vehicle caught in multiple angles by the store's cameras.
But even creepier is the killer themselves. The suspect can be seen clad in police riot gear and casually roaming the empty halls of the church, opening...
They were closed, but there was people inside the church because there was cars there, right? Cars were parked outside, so there was people inside the church. And that don't even, what type of church is that? Like, that's a, you walk into a church, like, it's usually like old style, like, that is like, that looks more like a school to me. That looks more like a school to me.
opening various doors and wielding what appears to be a hammer. Number 5. Don't take donuts from strangers. In October of 2017, mother Rochelle Haig experienced one of the scariest things that a parent can encounter. As captured in a video she later shared, a white van approached her 3 children, who were playing outside on a trampoline. Haig reportedly heard the driver asking the kids if they wanted some donuts. She initially thought it was a friendly neighbor and wasn't too alarmed. However, her eldest daughter, who can be seen running from the stranger on the CCTV footage, came bursting into the house and informed her mother of the situation. Haig
She taught her kids well. She made sure her kids knew. Props to the mother. Right, because if she didn't teach her kids that, they probably would have just went with that dude. And if they went with that dude, she probably would have never seen him again, honestly. Was it like 80% of all abducted children never get found? It's sad. Sad.
confronted the man from afar, who reiterated the donut story before driving away. The incident was reported to the police, and Haig uploaded the creepy footage to Facebook. Number 4, the store standoff. As captured on surveillance video, on June 17, 2013, a wanted felon named Sammy Wallace strolled into an Oklahoma City store and snatched a 2-year-old girl out of her mother's cart. He then held the young girl at knife point and gave her mother a cell phone, demanding that she call a specific police officer. He proceeded to hold the girl hostage for a half an hour, and witnesses claim that he was rambling about the Illuminati.
Really, you don't know if this guy is just losing it. Was he tweaking on something? You just didn't know.
Is he tweaking on
the more
something?
he kept saying and repeating himself, and the more the scene kept elevating, you knew there was something definitely
He's just
not
trying to make
right.
himself
He spoke
sound
with a
smart.
hostage negotiator
He's not trying
with a
to sound
child
dumb.
on his lap, the knife held to her stomach.
On TV.
When he brought the knife up to her throat, however, he was immediately shot.
But I can tell you that our officers did everything exactly right.
What did he say? Did the mom shoot him?
But I can tell you that
I think he just said the mom, or did the cops?
He spoke with a hostage negotiator with the child on his lap, the
Right.
knife held to her stomach. When he brought the knife up to her throat, however, he was immediately shot.
but I can tell you that our officers did everything
Officer shot
exactly
him,
right.
yeah.
Exhausted all means to bring this to the
The little girl was unharmed.
There's a good ending to this story, and that is my daughter has her life, and I'm very thankful for that.
Number 3, the Erickson twins.
The first glimpse of this incredible story is from a CCTV camera.
He was taken into
Whoa.
ordeal, and Sabina attacked an officer after regaining consciousness. She was taken into custody, but attacked a man after being released.
I'm I'm confused.
Ursula was serious. No drugs or alcohol were
I
reported.
hate people like him. That guy I really do, because as somebody who don't mind their own business, I hate people who don't mind their own business. Like, if it's not your business, just mind your own business. Because that's why this dude got attacked, right? He didn't mind his own business. There was obviously something going on with that girl, right? He did not mind his own business. He got attacked because he did not mind his own business. And now that girl has to spend 5 years of her life in jail because she wasn't in the right state of mind. And some random guy she does not know on the streets got out of his car and approached that woman. Shit. If I'm walking on the side of the road and some random guy gets out of his car and approaches me, I'd probably attack him too.
Number 2.
5 years.
Watching you sleep. There are few things scarier than an intruder breaking into your house and watching you sleep. Unfortunately,
This is the
Chicago
one
couple
in the
Jack
beginning, in the
McCurcher
intro.
and Jordan Baranskis know that from first-hand
What?
experience. The suspect entered their home through an unlocked door and stood at the top of the stairs, silently watching over the couple who had fallen asleep on the couch. Luckily, the couple were not hurt, though Jordan's purse was stolen. Curious about the missing purse, Jordan and Jack consulted the home's security camera, hoping to get answers. And that's when they saw the lurker standing at the top of the stairs.
They believe he walked up several flights of the building's back stairwell and entered through an unlocked sliding door that leads to the master.
So that's their own fault. Lock your doors. Every time before I go to sleep, my wife, she always tells me, can you lock the doors? Because sometimes I forget, but she reminds me. But always lock your doors at night. Because if you don't have cameras,
This is
you
like
don't know
something
if
out of
somebody's
urban
staring at
legend,
you.
and it is every bit as terrifying.
I like to think that he was watching TV, not us. That's like slightly more comforting in these sort of disgusting circumstances.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Shadow person. A creepy shadow quickly darts in and out of frame. Interrupted dinner. An evening meal is interrupted by a driveway ghost.
This is what they saw during dinner last night. It looks like a person in an otherworldly form. Their explanation? It's a ghost.
That's probably some dude running from the cops or something. Cause it's nighttime. It's what? 21, 24, that's military, so 9 o'clock, 9:24. Yeah, 9:24. Running. He fully, that, I don't know. I don't think it's a ghost though. I don't think it's a ghost. I really
Pushed
don't
by a
think it's
shadow.
ghost at all.
A young boy is pushed from behind by a shadow.
Before we continue,
Oh,
be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and
That
ring the
man
bell to
did
get
something.
notified about our latest videos.
He did
You'll have
something.
the option to be notified for occasional
He got
videos
something
or
on his
all
guilt
of
or
them.
something.
If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your
Ghost is
settings and switch
after
on
that dude,
notifications.
bro.
Number
He's got a
one,
bad story.
Elisa Lamb.
Something's weird
Did
here.
something he regrets. Tell me.
Is there some type of cover-up within the Cecil Hotel? What's going on here?
Lamb was a college student staying at Los Angeles' infamous Cecil Hotel when she went missing. CCTV elevator footage showed Lamb acting in an unsettling manner shortly before her death. She can be seen hiding inside the elevator, peeking around the corner, continuously entering and exiting the elevator, and speaking to someone in the hallway. 2 weeks after she was reported missing, Lamb's body was found in one of the hotel's water tanks.
She's on
The
something.
leading theory is that Lamb stopped taking her medication, leading to a psychotic episode. She then likely
Yeah, she-
accessed the roof via a fire escape
She
and
did the
climbed
opposite.
into one of the...
I know this sounds weird, but usually like you see people acting like that and you think they're on something. How would you feel if you were like that when you weren't on something? Imagine having to take medication every single day. I mean, I have my medical card, marijuana for my autism, but imagine like seeing stuff like moving around, talking to people that ain't there because you did not take your medication. That's crazy.
The open tanks.
In my mind,
That
there
must
are some
suck.
questions that I think need to be answered
That really
before you
must
can
suck.
really determine that this is a accidental drowning.
Among those questions, how Lamb ended up inside the tank without her clothes on. Doors and stairs leading to the hotel's roof
Whoa.
were locked, with only staff having the passcodes and
Whoa.
keys.
Her death was one of the most shocking and captivating news stories of the 2010s.
The door closes, and she's never seen again.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent...
RIP to Lynn, whatever her name was. I didn't really understand the guy, but rest in peace to her, man. That's sad. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you. Have a good day.